Original, Ukrainian, mixed Russian, accent. Travel, da. Immigration, da.
Do you ever have tea ceremony before?
Well, I know that it has like these little cups there and proper long way of brewing the tea.
We need to wake him up.
What do you taste? We're drinking tea. What can we do here? Tea Junkies.
Do you ever have tea ceremony before?
Official one, you mean somewhere?
I don't know how official it can be.
Well, I wasn't to China, so I don't really know, but yeah.
I don't think you necessarily need to be in China
to do a proper ceremony.
Yeah.
Well, yesterday was you. Yeah, did have one. But before, no, never. I heard about them a lot because I think it became a thing a couple of years ago. More interesting way of doing tea.
How you imagine it?
Tea ceremony? Well, I know that it has like these little cups there and proper long way of brewing the tea rather than just having tea bag and pouring hot water in there.
So we have traditional oolong Tiguanyin tea.
Okay.
It's grown in a particular region of China.
Well, smells like tea.
Well, for now. But I mean, there's a whole orthodox way how we should drink a tea. I don't know all the names of the old things yet.
About the ceremony or about like things you have to know when you're drinking it?
So every piece on the table, it have a different name.
Okay.
And I have written it down, so I will use my cheat sheet.
Special paper for a tea bag? Like
Well,
proper
I
one?
was prepared. Yeah, it is.
It's like a proper one for ceremony?
No, it's not for ceremony, just for me. I bring it to store it.
Okay.
So we don't have labels
it's
or
like
brand.
It's made from like different paper rather than tea bags that you buy in the shops.
Well, I don't know. It's just paper.
So you
can use it as a tea
you can
bag.
put it there.
Yeah. I'm not sure you should do it with this tea, but in theory...
This tea is too.
In theory...
Smells like tea.
Can you describe what you smell?
Tea? Well, like the notes, I mean.
Yeah, like what flavors?
I have some sweetness in there. Maybe like flower sweetness. I can smell chocolate in there. But I don't think it's chocolate, definitely. But some bits
you
in
might
there.
be right.
But yeah, I can feel like some sweet stuff in there. What do you smell?
From there, I definitely smell some sweetness. Maybe like a caramel.
Okay.
Something like burnt sugar.
Burnt sugar, yeah.
Cane sugar. But yeah, we'll see. So now it's like a basically raw tea. So we have Tiguanyin roasted. Here it is. Well, we don't have proper teapot, because we don't have a teapot here, but we have thermos with hot water. So in our case, it's thermos, but his name should be Gaiwan. Don't know if I spell it right.
Well,
but
hopefully.
This is Gaiwan. Then we have Chahai. This is the fairness. Yeah.
It sounds like it's a T sound in Russian. Chahai.
Yeah, maybe. And basically we need this because we don't see how much tea inside there. How much exactly.
Water,
so
yeah.
Put it here first and then we can equally distribute it.
Measure cup, kind of.
Kinda, yeah.
Kinda.
Yeah. Then we have teacups.
Are they literally called teacups?
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. I don't see any other name here. We have a tea tray. It should be a little different, but we have this one for now. It should have like another layer, and water should go down. In our cases, sorry, I messed up everything. So gaiwan, the teapot, it's this. This is the gaiwan.
No, the thermos one.
No.
Okay,
no,
yeah.
Thermos called just water kettle. So sorry. This is the
from scratch.
I imagine somebody who really into this and he watch it. Well, if you're one of those, leave a comment. Tell everything what you think about us. And yeah, additionally, we should have little tea animals. But I forgot one today. and that basically we need to give offering.
Can this be
Okay.
like any animal you can imagine? So, or it's like wild animals of.
No, I think it can be any animal. From what
But
I
I know
saw,
you have
there are-
hippo,
yeah, so
obviously,
there's
but
elephants, crocodiles.
yeah, but
squirrels.
they are wild ones. I mean, like, can you have rabbit, bunny,
Yeah. I saw very
cat, dog?
Yeah. There's a completely. I think it doesn't really matter. as
So you
long
just
as
need to like have an
yeah.
animal.
It is kind of like
Okay,
I don't know really meaning of them, but
I'm just curious.
fair question. I don't know. Caught
If you
me.
know, tell us.
So first, what we need to do, we need to heat all our tools
Okay,
because tea.
starting with, I already forgot how that tea
Guy
was
wine.
called. Guy wine.
Yeah, starting from guy wine. Put a little hot water in him. Put a little hot water in our cups,
Mm-hmm.
and that's probably loud. And basically distribute. It's hot.
Really?
This is going so wrong already. Yeah, put extra water in here. So now all our teacups, teapot, it's hot. So we need it all to brew the tea properly. So now what we do, we're gonna put our Tiguanine roasted tea in this water kettle. Oh, water kettle. In our guy wine.
Guy wine.
I'm sorry.
Guy wine.
And warm up the tea. You can
Yeah,
try to-
like you have to do it for 10 seconds, 30, or just.
No, it's first one, we just warming up. There's no water
Okay.
in there. And you can smell how the smell change.
I feel chocolate, really. Maybe it's like caramel, but something sweet in there.
Maybe.
Don't really know.
I think everybody can smell a little different things. I think it's like the smell.
Yeah.
Is it changed from first time?
Yeah, I think so. I think it became more sweet. And obviously because it's warm in there now, I think it differs as well. So do you need to pour water in there?
Yes. First, what I need to do, we need to wake him up
Sunrise.
and just put water on just like for 5 seconds to just wash all the dust, everything what
From
we don't need here, and
It's tricky.
so now we
See
wash
how the
that.
color is changed already a bit. It's more.
I'll get another cup.
Can't we pour it into the measuring cup for now? Is it for later?
So we will have we can put it in measuring cup, but we'll put it in the cup aside. We'll be prepared better next time, but for now it is what it is. So now our tea is awake. So the smell is changed now again. I think it starts to be more earthy.
It
can
smells
see
like
it.
leaves.
Mhm.
But more like leaves, minty. But not like minty, but like green tea.
Mhm.
If you smell green tea, it smells like leaves or, like dry flowers or something. It's not that sweet animal.
Now we're gonna do first brew. So the real good tea, you can brew it many times. So at least I think like 5-7 times. We're probably not gonna do that much, but we'll do some. And first, so there's a misconfusion for me. Well, I don't know what is right. So originally, you need to wait for like 30 seconds, 20-30 seconds for first brew.
Yeah.
And on the pack of this tea, it's say 1 minute for first brew. So I don't know which one is right, but I guess we'll go with traditional way. and
It
just
might
wait
depend
for-
also maybe on the amount of water and tea you put in there. Maybe.
We'll do it traditionally.
It looks peachy, like the color.
Well, don't forget we have a kind of really warm light here, so... But yeah, it is very peachy.
Oh, is it like pinky peachy? I don't know. Oh.
So if we have our little animal for offering, the rest of the tea we'll give him later. Yeah, so...
Well.
Yeah, this is the first brew we have. Always hold the cup with 2 hands. This, you should be very respectful to the tea.
Awesome, recommend that.
And when you drink it, it's okay if you like... Yeah, I don't know what is the word.
I don't either. I don't only in like mother tongue how it's called. But it's all considered to be impolite usually. I don't know how it's in China if you do that.
I think in China it's fine.
If you do like...
Yeah.
It smells like just hot water to me now.
I was doing an Instagram post for Branded recently where it was advertising with noodles. Where people was doing this. And
this weird sound when they would eat noodles,
And the case study was that a lot of people find it really, really offensive.
Offensive? Why offensive? It's like impolite offensive or just what? Oh.
Why you do advertising like this? It's disgusting and all that kind of stuff.
Well, but still it came out to be resulted in
this is for these people.
I can taste some bitterness in there.
Already? From the first brew?
A bit there. So like, it tastes like hot water, but with something.
How hot water taste?
Well, water differs in there. It's in taste. If you drink tap water or you drink...
Yeah, but boiled water, how you say hot water? Tastes like hot water. What kind of taste is this?
Like, I think cold water and hot water has different tastes. I think hot water can have some bitterness as well. But this is like flowery bitterness, like green tea bitterness. It's not that saturated, I would say. Not that bold, but I still can... What do you taste? Tea.
Well, I'm not tasting much, but the smell is very rich now.
Not very rich.
Very rich. Yeah, it is much stronger than the taste. And it changed. I smell now something like raisin, like dry raisin.
Okay. Well, I'm still drinking it, so I don't really know. But
mixed with tea. Well,
maybe it makes sense that all dry things taste kind of same. Dry leaves, dry
like
fruit,
dry fruits.
Yeah, maybe. This,
Yeah, but very nice.
Have you had Chinese ceremony before? Like proper big one?
I have a couple times. One, I think first introduction was from my friend. I think I didn't take it very serious. I was like, what you doing? So this like you have like proper little Chinese cups and use measure tea properly and was explaining all of these words. And I was like, can we just drink it?
Straight from the teapot.
No, you need to wait. You need to do all these things before you can drink it.
All the steps before you can do it.
Before I was drinking tea, like just put tea back in a cup and just drink the tea.
Yeah.
If you want more, you have another
colored
cup.
water, literally.
Yeah, some people can say so. But and then he introduced me and I was thinking, oh, it's kind of interesting.
Interesting way to drink it.
Yeah. And then I was in the store. I find the store with tea and we get in there. And I was want to just buy some tea, basically. But there was 2 guys. They was really look like, and then they smoke some weed or something.
Oh, okay.
And it was a really cozy place with carpets everywhere. There was no tables, just
carpets.
Like little
rugs,
coffee tables.
Oh, okay.
And pillows everywhere. And they say, which tea you want? We start to talk. And they say, if you have 15-20 minutes, we can do a little ceremony to try different teas. Okay.
Let's do it.
Yeah, and they start to introduce different teas, in this different ways, explaining about where they grow, where the tea come from, what all the process, and all that kind of stuff. And it was atmosphere there, really proper one. And so it was real good vibes. And I think this kind of give me a feeling that I definitely want to try this again. So and I think after that, I never really tried it until recently. Yeah. Now I have this and got first tea. So I'll probably start a week ago.
Being into all of these things.
And I want to explore more.
More tea?
Yeah, more different kinds of tea. I already have, I think, 4 different kinds.
I thought you had 2, 3.
So I have this guanine. I have some different oolong tea. I don't remember the name. I don't remember. And I have pu'er, which I didn't open it yet. And I have white tea. White tea, called Bai Mudain. And it's supposed to... Bai Mudain.
Okay.
And it's supposed to help you sleep.
Okay.
So this oolong and pu'er tea, they have a lot of caffeine in it. It can, in theory, replace coffee.
Yeah, I know that many people drink pu'er tea instead of coffee because it either had the same amount of caffeine in there or more, maybe. No, or less. I don't know. Maybe more, somewhere there.
But it works different. So because of some kind of tea ingredients and something inside the tea, it distributes caffeine better in your body. So it is kind of like stabilize it. So what I feel after this week, even after I'm drinking a cup of coffee a day and I'm drinking tea after, it's kind of removing all this coffee side effects, like high heart rate and so this is our second one.
I think the color is even more.
Yeah, this is now more
orange, or I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's really the color or it's just the light being making the difference.
I think both.
But it's even more orange than it was before.
For later, for
animals.
Offering.
Something for animals.
So, how it smell now? Is it changed?
I don't know if I really smell things or just my brain playing tricks with me. Because I also can feel like some, maybe not citrus, but maybe some bits on there. But I don't know if I really smell it or I just trying to find something there.
Well, I think that's what making it interesting, because everyone can smell slightly different things. I think I smell more leaves now, more tea leaves
than the first time.
It's still very sweet. But it changed into the. Surprisingly, the raisin smell that was so strong before is gone a little. But still very, very sweet. Not like honey, but probably caramel smell, maybe like burnt sugar. And taste now, it's kind of sweet a little now. Because before it was more, there was no flavor, to be honest. Not much.
I tasted the leaves.
Yeah, so tastes like tea now.
It. Well, tea, but it's still like a proper tea, I mean. Not just when you have colored water and tea bag from somewhere, even if and it's not that green tea anymore. It's just, I think, something in between green tea and maybe black tea. Something there, but not that saturated taste, proper taste, I think. More quality one? Don't know.
Do you drink a lot of tea in general?
I don't think so, to be honest. I can't say that. It depends. More in winter, definitely, because you can use it as like when you're cold, it's more to catch the vibe to drink the tea. But now I think when we started working together, I used to drink coffee every morning at home. And then I drank coffee in the morning and then we drank coffee in the office. And my heart rate was like, I'm not doing that for you anymore. So I can drink tea in the morning if I want something warm, or it can be just water or juice or something. But I like tea. If it's like one. I think my favorite one is honey and lemon.
Well, honey and lemon is not tea. It's just,
well, it's kind of, but
I mean, like it's not like tea itself. It's
no, it's not tea itself. I know that here, I think no one drinks it like that. To be honest.
Oh, I know that. I thought that Britain is very, very heavy on tea.
Well,
but I think they do, but in a different way. They drink in tea with milk, and it's not about tea really. Yeah, that's not about different kinds of tea. It's just like black tea with milk or green tea. And
I think so. I have so many people in my who I know who say I don't drink tea
at all.
At all. They don't like tea at all. They can drink coffee or something, but like British people saying I don't drink tea.
Which is weird, because it's so
because also coming here is like the UK is tea, but then I meet people who are like I don't drink tea, I don't like tea, and it's also like not everyone drinks tea with milk. So like my host father drinks he drinks this Rubios or something. The
rooibos.
Rooibos, the decaffeinated one. I don't think it's really like tea.
It is
a
different kind. Yeah,
kind of. But yeah, I know that just when
Queen
you say
used to drink
tea
with lemon, I think.
Well,
well, I think. Well, it's in my mind. Yeah,
but also that
like some sort of Mandela effect.
When you say tea, I think they think that it's obviously tea with milk. They always serve it with milk in cafes, and sometimes just black tea. They call it Builder's tea. I heard about this one. Yeah, Builder's tea. Maybe because builders used to drink it like that, I don't know. But it's just when I moved here, I think my host family was like, "Oh, so you drink builder's tea?" I'm like, builder's tea? What is builder's tea? Tea without milk is builder's tea.
Why it called like this? If you know why it called like this, please leave a comment. Educate us.
Builder's tea.
Builders, like
like architects. Yeah, like builders. Yeah, builder's tea. I don't know. Tea without. Yeah, so yeah.
Oh god.
Do I have to read it faster? Gobbling down.
No, I guess it can wait a little.
I'm just enjoying.
Enjoy
I'm just enjoying my sips. Do you drink a lot of tea? Well, now you have this game.
Well, now I'm extremely.
You have a new toy.
I'm really like tea junkie now. So I'm drinking at morning, at evening, before sleep. So and I think it's really helping me to sleep as well. I think after all the coffee I'm drinking during the day, it's kind of neutralizing this effect. So like last.
But maybe it's also like this. You're drinking this tea before bed, or just because for me it happens when I drink tea before bed, just like tea bags tea. I can't really sleep then. Well, I sleep, but really, it's really hard. It becomes really hard when you drink tea.
I don't know. I think for me it was from childhood. I always can have a cup of tea before sleep, and some cookies.
Like a glass of milk.
Oh, yeah. I never drink a glass of milk before sleep, but I'm always have some tea before sleep and something like cookies or not cake, but
so you just your guilty pleasure kind of.
Yeah, and then I'm like, okay, because it's like make it warm, like if it's with lemon,
warm and sleepy.
Now ready to sleep. But with this, it's a little different now because it's not easy to just make a cup. Yeah, it's like you need whole 40 minutes to just drink a little tea. So it is slightly more complicated.
The process still. If you're enjoying the process.
Yeah. And I think this as well, because you're doing all of it, is sort of like a meditation.
If you think about it, in the process of doing that. Demo. So it's our third cup.
Yeah, this is our third one. So apparently it should be quite strong now. Just surprisingly that it's, you just put more water and it's not getting weaker. Yeah, the taste is just more, well, of course we're brewing it longer every time, but still.
Yep, but still.
It's still dark, it still tastes the same. If you try to do the same with tea bag.
Yeah, it's
from the shop. Gone after a second try.
No, it doesn't work second try.
All paint is gone.
I can taste this like leaves more and more. Like dry leaves. Like I can taste autumn in there.
I think this has started to be the proper taste of. You going in for long? Yeah, but it's kind of nice. I think it's nice. It definitely
warming.
Yeah, like it's giving the same feeling like when you sit by fire.
Oh yeah, like just like campfire warmth, just like coziness.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, coziness. Feels like that.
And yeah, I guess apart from the coffee, you can drink it a lot. You can drink it cold, in theory.
Well, yeah, if you have
enough water.
Well, yeah, enough water, enough tea.
Yeah.
Well, even like. So 5-7 brews was this one. So we had 3 already.
Mm-hmm.
So we have another like 3, 4.
At least, probably it can do more. Yeah, it just there's another way. If you wanted, for example, take it with yourself, like to go somewhere, you put twice less of this tea, just like half spoon. Put it in thermos.
Yeah, so it will be brewing and brewing and brewing, for the time
whole day. And when you're drinking like half, for example, left, you just add more hot water because it's getting stronger at the bottom.
Okay.
So so you just add in more hot water.
Yeah, just more hot water there.
And it can last for like whole day.
I like it.
Yeah, it is nice. And especially when it was very cold day.
In the morning, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it not feel cold now. Tea can help with this as well.
I think so, yeah. Maybe. It's not that cold anymore, even here.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know why.
So we now need to wait about like 1.5 minutes.
I think 2 already now.
2 already,
but
yes.
I think, if it's post pour.
Yeah, 2 minutes, yeah, right.
I was doing maths on my graduation exams.
Yeah, sure.
You did as well.
Yeah, but I didn't perform well.
So we all do associated tea with the UK, but in fact it's more like China probably.
Yeah,
China
it was
and more Asia. So
yeah. I was really surprised that people here don't care about tea at all. Because I was very heavy in tea already before. At least not drinking all the time, but know about the different kinds of tea.
I think from beginning to an end, how it's all gone there. Here it's, I don't even know why. To be a big.
I read a story that when British sailors was traveling a lot around the world, conquering stuff. So some smugglers, they was bringing drugs like opium, and tea leaves was the cheapest product to cover.
Yeah, everything. Yeah, to bring it here.
And that's how it became popular, because they started to bring a lot of tea, but they used to cover.
Yeah, what was there indeed, rather than tea
in barrels, and they try to sell it because they bring it already. It's here. So they start to sell it, and they make all this story how healthy it is, and it's nice to have a tea and bring it into the culture, and then it just lasts.
Oh well.
So yeah, I don't know if it's true or not, but if it is, it's kind of explain a lot, because you can see people not really like tea, but it's in culture. Probably that's why.
Yeah, and it's more, well, I would say they drink tea the same way as like, I know, people in Ukraine drink tea. It's not something really special about it.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Yeah.
I think it's like misunderstanding or something. I think the same is all this fish and chips stuff, because well, you love it. You love it with all your heart. Did you even have proper one? Like, I can't say I'm a fan of it. I'm just okay with it. But I did have proper one, not like here, but near seaside.
Well, I will
like on a plate, proper plate.
I will put myself in a hot chair there, but I would say that fish and chips, that is the weirdest thing I ever tried, and I'm not a fan of it. I think it's just weird that you take a fish, put it in a boiling oil, deep frying it, and then deep fry potato, chips.
I know that on this bit, the edit will be just...
Yeah, and then just in same oil, you deep fry potato, then put it all in one plate or in a paper where it's soaking.
You also have to have mashed peas. You have to have mashed peas with them. Or some of peas.
I don't know. To be fair, the food, when I will leave this country, the food something I would never miss.
There's nothing like, I think it's not like proper UK food. Even like...
I think roast is a very, very British thing. I kind of like roast.
Like roast dinner, you mean?
Yeah. Like Sunday roast, all that kind of things.
I'm not a fan of gravy. I don't feel like it's pretty messy to me.
Yeah, it's same.
And this Yorkshire pudding stuff, I'm just like, it's pancake dough just being put like in cupcake thin, and then they bake it. Mm-hmm. It's kind of weird to me. So I don't really, I had a couple of times, but I don't really get it. And maybe, because I don't like gravy.
What is the weirdest thing you taste in the UK?
Scotch egg. It's just because, firstly, I don't like cold eggs. Mm-hmm. It's just not really my thing. And they are just like so badly boiled, and then they put it like in all this stuff in there. I was like, what is that? And also, when I found the sausage rolls, it's not like our Ukrainian sausage rolls. When you have like a proper sausage, like hot dog sausage in a like dough or something. Yeah. Here it's another way. You just like meat sausage, something different. But yeah, I tried it, but I remember Scotch egg or something. I can't really get it. I don't get it.
No, I don't like all of it. And it's same with Greg's. Everybody likes Greg's, but realistically, the only thing I can get in Greg's and actually enjoy it, it's margarita pizza.
Yeah, you talk about that, yeah.
Which is, and it's if they don't have pizza, I'm like,
I think it's all about all this mince pies, sausage rolls.
Yeah, at least with bakery, I can get like sandwich, ham sandwich or something, and no problem with this.
Yeah.
Kind of like it, but if you're talking about the proper bakery, so you need to really be into something to love it. Live here, I guess. And
I think just live here. I think, because it's the same as some bits that we grew up with, some of our dishes. Even like cottage cheese that we like, we can eat sweet or we can eat salty. Like people who I talk to and I speak about it, like...
they call me weird.
You eat it like with
the cheese with jam.
Sour cream. You eat sour cream with cottage cheese. I'm like, that's tasty. So I think it's more about just food preferences you have and then you brought up with.
And I think same with the soup, with borscht, like beetroot soup. I'd see that people not fan of the beetroot soup here.
I'm not a fan of beetroot, to be honest. Just like raw beetroot. I can eat borscht. I can eat. I'm just neutral to it. But I'm not a fan of beetroot. But I think soups here, they are all like puree ones. They are all just like cream soups. Cream soup they call it. I've never seen like with beets as we usually do them. Not like this.
Well, I'm not an expert on the tea, so I can't say nothing. about it.
Tea and soup. Not even soup.
I can talk about tea, but soup, I don't know. Not big fan of soup. I generally don't really like soups.
I don't think it's your vibe.
Mm.
You don't look like a person who likes soups.
No, you're right about this.
So our fourth pour.
Brew.
Fourth
Called brew.
Okay.
Yeah, fourth brew. What changed? I think it's very, very tea now. I can smell. I can
Yeah, it
feel
becomes
like
more and more tea.
like leaves and maybe a little tree taste, like wood,
Mm-hmm.
wood and leaves.
Autumn. I say about it, like dry forest.
Dry forest or wet forest. If it's an autumn.
Well, it depends. What forest do you go to? I
don't
know.
know what forest you go to.
And I became curious if the name of the tea translates anyhow. So this tea guanine or something we're drinking right now.
Well, I think we can
it,
easily find out.
Should it be like translated? Does it make any sense if you translate it to English, for example?
What do you think it means?
I think it can be somewhere like, well, I don't think it's forest definitely, but maybe it will have something nature connected, kind of.
Yeah, it actually have deep meaning in Chinese. The name is made from two parts: iron and goddess of mercy, Guanyin.
Mm-hmm.
So it's iron goddess of mercy. There's a whole legend behind it. So there are a few different versions of the story, but the most famous one about a poor farmer named Wei in Fujian province. Every day he passed by a neglected temple of Guanyin, the Buddhist goddess of compassion, and noticed it was falling apart. And he was poor, but he decided to clean the temple and light to show respect to goddess. And after years of doing this, Guanyin appeared in his dream and told him to look behind the temple for a gift. And there he found a small tea plant. And he took care of it, and it's grew up an amazing tea bush. Yeah, this is very interesting.
Yeah, story behind.
Actually, watched a video yesterday about the guy from London. Forgot his name. He went to have a tea shop
in London.
Chinese tea in London,
Mm-hmm.
and he traveling to China, buying tea there, like tasting different kinds, different suppliers.
So he does it like on a regular basis.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And in yesterday video that I watched, he been on this mountain, Fujian, whatever it's called, and there are actually first bush there, so you can't make tea from it.
Yeah.
But they have this first bush.
Yeah, the very first one.
Yes, yes, by the temple, like in the story, and you can buy the kind of like first. So basically, kids of this bush, what they grow from him, you can buy like tea from these
them.
bushes. Yeah.
Yeah, but not like. Yeah.
But you still can see it, and it's actually there, still growing up.
It's interesting why you can't take leaves from it. Is it just like something very special to them?
Yeah, I think
like
probably
legacy or something.
Very special, and maybe a lot from respect. Maybe because it's so old.
Yeah.
Maybe it's you shouldn't drink tea.
I wonder how big
bush.
is this bush?
Oh, it's kind of like a little tree, probably like human height.
Yeah, but it's so many years. Definitely, this bush.
Well, I can send it video and show it. Yeah, it is interesting that you can actually see that.
Yeah, I think that's kind of interesting. I think so. I remember when we went to Sri Lanka in 2014, I think we went to like cinnamon factory where they did cinnamon, and it was the whole process of doing like all these rolls and then also turning them into this cinnamon you have now when you put it somewhere. It was kind of interesting. There's also a lot of tea there, but it's more like Ceylon tea, I think. It has another taste, definitely, better than China one.
Yeah, I think Ceylon tea is mostly black tea, just the regular tea. It's a good quality, good tea. But
It's
it's
a
not,
different one.
Yeah.
It's just different one.
Yeah. So I have kind of tried to make a selection of teas for myself. So tiguanyin is just to drink during the day.
Yeah.
Where it's if I need to take home to go with me somewhere to put in a thermos.
Where?
Yes.
Have you tried it already?
No, I didn't open it yet.
No.
I'm excited for it. And the other one I have, it's by Mudan. I was telling about it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's white tea and it's apparently have very low level of caffeine in it.
Yeah, so you mentioned you can drink it
So,
before bed.
Yeah,
So,
and it has some flowers in it, so it's supposed to calm you down.
Yeah.
There is another I want to try called Perils of the Dragon.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of traditional green tea with jasmine.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So
I think the taste should be really interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, so it should be, well, if you like jasmine, because it's very specific,
Yeah.
so it is. Some people don't really like the taste of it and smell.
I'm not sure about the taste. I know, like, the smell in perfumes. But if you talk about tea, I definitely tried it. Definitely.
Yeah.
But I can't really, remember how it should be.
Yeah, but so I'm gonna try it tonight probably.
The jasmine one.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
So if I don't see you tomorrow, I know that.
No, you're definitely gonna see me tomorrow. No, you're not gonna see me. You're not working tomorrow.
No,
working
I'm
in a
going.
different
Yeah, I'm
place.
working in a place.
Yes, but anyway, there's different kinds of it, and we'll see how it works on the long term.
Yeah, if you drink it like for months, for example, how
Yeah,
it will
how it
change
changes,
you.
yeah. Yes,
You will start speaking Chinese.
No, I don't think I'm going to begin Chinese, but
Yeah, I think it will more in your condition, for example, if you feel
Mhm.
more energetic or not, and if you feel anxious or not. And all
well,
these
I feel that
things.
I'm sleeping better now, but it might be just my imagination.
Or maybe just like with moon things connected something. I don't know how it affects you usually.
Does it affect you?
Yeah.
moon.
Yeah, I think when I can't really remember how they're called, but when the full moon is hitting,
Mhm.
I'm usually like I sleep, but I usually turn LO during the night. When I wake up in the morning, I don't feel full of energy. I feel like I was working a whole night somewhere, but I slept like my 7-8 hours, but I don't feel it.
Maybe you're like a werewolf or something. That's why you're tired in the morning, because you're busy whole night.
And then I don't remember it.
That's
Maybe I'm
why
just
you
lunatic.
Remember forest.
I don't know, but it happens sometimes.
Which one is it? Is it fourth? Fifth? Is it the fourth or fifth?
Fifth, I think already. Fifth brew. The last one was fourth one, so this one is fifth one, obviously.
So it's the last one, I guess.
Think so.
Yeah, it's interesting because it's not changing
I think it's changing the color. What you mean? Oh, not changing like it doesn't become
Yeah.
like
Still,
yeah.
still
Yeah, still
very.
yeah. I think it's more even more brown now. Was more brown now.
Mhm.
I don't know what color it's supposed to be, but yeah, more brown.
Well, in theory, it's a dried tea, so it's supposed to be green,
Greeny yellow.
green
yeah.
yellow. So maybe just light.
Maybe. Yeah.
Oh, colors are subjective.
Yeah, but you and me see different colors. To be honest.
Like
Even-
skin color.
Well, kind of.
I mean by that.
But I mean, you know that this is navy, for example,
Yeah.
and I know this is navy,
Mhm.
but we don't really know in fact how you see this color. It
Mm.
can be like
Oh,
different
this
things.
you see what you see. You can say it's navy, and you can see it's the same, like navy colors. So
Maybe your navy and my navy are different navies.
that's not really think so.
Don't know.
I think the smell is really, really strong now.
Yeah, and it becomes
But taste
bitter.
bitter. Yeah.
Bitter.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's not sweet anymore.
I wasn't really tasting sweetness. I could like smell it
I can
when it
smell
was
it,
in the
yeah.
pot, but
But if you taste now,
No, it's
gone.
yeah, it just got bitter taste in there.
Still strong.
Even after 5th brew. And you put there just like 1 teaspoon or even less
Yeah.
of
1 teaspoon, yeah. 1 full teaspoon.
1 full teaspoon of tea.
Well, if you look on it, there's a lot of tea now because the all leaves are open. If you look and just, proper smell it. It's kind of hot, careful.
Yeah, they're big enough. Look like leaves. Well, it smells nice.
Yeah, it does smell nice. And I think if you put more water in it,
It can do more and more.
Yeah.
Warming.
Yeah, you're just drinking hot water for an hour, so it's supposed to be.
Well, it's tasty hot water at least. Is it your second tea ceremony for today? Did you have one in the
No,
morning?
I have one without ceremony.
Oh, just tea.
Just put in thermos on me. Yeah. And have a little. But yeah, one a day. Probably have a little later tonight. That's why this series of videos will call Tea Junkies, because I'm gonna be really how's the word? Addicted.
Yeah.
For the teas, different kinds of tea. And I try to get as much more people as I can in this.
Yeah. So you are just like tea addict trying to make more people addictive.
First one for free. Then we'll find different blends of tea, different tea sets, try to sell it to everyone. So yeah.
So it's like it's our first episode, and then many episodes after you are just starting from a Chinese invitation, and then people around you.
I don't have to be in the Chinese invitation.
No, you don't have to do it now, but just if you dig deeper and you know more and more about it, and even like maybe there is particular stuff of how to be put in plates and all this.
Yeah, probably need to get proper tools, some animals.
I bet there should be like a proper maybe spoon even for taking.
I don't know about the spoon, but there are measurement thing with little scale, and so you know exactly how much tea you put there.
In grams, you mean?
Yeah.
But makes sense. Yeah, I think it should
to make things more accurate. But I think it is very interesting. Something what like a interesting hobby.
Hobby.
Yeah, and if I go somewhere, I can travel.
We're having a tea party.
Not even party. I can just take it. Imagine you walk in a forest or something with your friends, and then you're just hey guys, take little cups, give tea for everyone.
Camping. Yeah, but it's not like a ceremony. Just
you
tea,
can actually
culture,
just have
kind of. Yeah, if you have
just hot water and you have in little bags.
You can do it.
So you can do little tea ceremony with just the cups and.
Yeah, I think so. It's interesting. Yeah, like tea party. Yeah. Like in childhood. Well, yeah, I had tea parties.
Like in Alice in Wonderland. Yeah.
Tea party.
Just need a hat.
Mad Hatter and much hair.
That will be me.
You'll be Mad Hatter.
Have tea ceremonies all the time. So you collect little animals like little rabbit. Whoever was there too.
Yeah, white rabbit, much hair.
Yeah. What do you think about it?
Mouse.
What do you think about the tea?
I think it's it's bitter now, definitely. But I think it's kind of tea that you drink it just for the tea, because even like in Ukraine, and we were talking about this before, usually have tea with something, tea with cookie and something sweet there. But this is kind of tea you just drink it on itself, just like culture of it. So yeah, I think it's tasty. It's kind of something you can drink just to enjoy it when you, as you said, meditation, preparing it. It's also kind of meditation drinking. Yeah, think about it. Yeah, I think next time you need to try to you do a ceremony. Me?
Yeah, you do.
That's a challenge.
Yeah, that will be interesting.
Water everywhere.
It's fine.
Water tank. But yeah, let's have the hippo next time.
Yeah,
But also like
yeah,
about
maybe.
this one, do it's just like in case.
Just in case.
In case.
Yeah, just in case we need to filter it with something. Because I was afraid that leaves will just.
They'll be falling in the
But
box.
they open and it's not a problem anymore. So
Think so. But yeah, these are nice. Do you plan to buy a proper one with
yeah, so this is
lines
supposed
there.
to be for sorting the tea. So you can
Yeah,
put
then
the
another
tea,
one for-
and then another with a couple layers where water go inside, and it's sort of all
Like
the
for
cups.
coffee
and
machine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
something like this, but just
But
bigger.
yeah.
Yeah, and so we have extra water, not in a cup or something, but
Yeah, and you just put it there.
yeah, yeah, interesting experience. How you feel yesterday after tea? Is anything was different?
I was thinking about it, to be honest. I thought that I feel calmer than usual, but I also don't know if it really teas affect on me or it's just my psychosomatic stuff that I'm thinking about it. I don't really know.
I think a little bit of both.
Yeah, might be, because I thought that I feel just feel calm and not this heart rate at all.
Yeah.
So maybe it makes a difference. We'll see today and then after, because I know we'll have this every single time we come in.
Yeah, probably will.
We'll start the day not
will.
from coffee. We'll start the day with
Yeah.
Chinese tea ceremony.
Yep. But yeah, thank you for joining on this tea ceremony.
Thank you for inviting me. Next time
Yeah.
I'll be doing that.
Yeah, next time we will do that. We'll try to have some more people on this, different kinds of tea. Maybe we'll do a selection for guests to choose from the tea, so some different. So subscribe if you want to see more. And if you want to suggest us any other tea to try, or you realize that we're doing something wrong, or have some advice, we thrilled to hear your opinion on this, honestly. But yeah, that's it for now. Bye.
These were Tea Junkies.